Let's check in with the Weather Centre now, and Joel Guy is there. Good morning, Joel. So we're in for a wet weekend.
Indeed, Polly, and even this Friday it's going to be pretty stormy for eastern South Africa, but on the other hand the sun is going to be shining brightly over the western sections. Now you will need to be very careful if you are in the central and eastern parts of the country this Friday. We have a watch in place for severe thunderstorms that could produce large hail and damaging winds from the eastern areas of the Northern Cape into the northwest, much of the Free State, and pushing down into the southeastern interior. At the same time, we have a watch for heavy rains that could easily reach and exceed 50 millimeters in the next 24 hours and also result in localized flooding across the northwest parts of Gauteng as well as the northern areas of the Free State. Now, here's what we are seeing at the moment. We have just a few patches of cloud over the western and southern areas, but further east we are already seeing quite a thick mass of storm clouds drifting from Botswana into the northwest Gauteng and down into Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal. Now, here's a look at the chance of you seeing wet weather coming your way this Friday. Widespread thunderstorms are expected where you see that shade of purple, especially over the northwest and the Free State, but the heavy rains will also spread into Gauteng as we go through the evening hours. But for the afternoon hours, we are expecting up to a 60% chance of thunderstorms for Gauteng, extending down into much of KwaZulu-Natal, a 30% chance of showers as we go further west. Now, we are starting off the day with minimums in the lower 20s once again along much of the east coast, a minimum of 18 for Cape Town, a bit cool as we go towards Sutherland and also over the central and eastern areas where minimums in the mid-teens are expected in most parts. Johannesburg starting at around 15, the same for Bloemfontein. Then this afternoon it's going to be pretty hot over the western sections. Upington shooting to 36 degrees. We stay with our thermometers at the 30-degree mark around Cape Town. It will be pretty warm as well for much of the Eastern Cape, 32 for the high in Graaff-Reinet. Port Elizabeth peaks at around 27, highs in the upper 20s for much of KwaZulu-Natal. It gets a bit cooler as we go towards the central areas where we're going to be seeing that thick mass of cloud. Johannesburg warming to 24. A similar high is forecast for Polokwane. Now we start the weekend with rain and thundershowers for much of eastern and central South Africa. It will be dry for the western and southern parts. Cape Town warming to around 25, the same for George, and a high of 28 is forecast for Port Elizabeth. Then on Sunday, cloudy, rainy and cooler weather is forecast for the western and southern parts of the country, including Cape Town, warming to just 22 degrees, and we'll be seeing scattered thunderstorms across the eastern areas. That's all from me for now. Back to you.